Okay, I want to show everybody my 1969 Charger, General Lee. I'm going to show you all the good, all the bad. I want whoever's going to buy it or going to come out and look at it to know exactly what they're getting. No surprises. I bought a lot of old cars, and there's nothing worse than a seller who doesn't show you everything. So this video should be pretty good at showing you everything you need to know about the car. Thanks. As you can see, you get a lot of attention just parking it here just to show this video. It's an amazing vehicle. So let me show you some stuff. The bumper here was re-chromed about 8 years ago. It's in real nice shape. Only minor, little rust pinpoints, but overall probably 9 out of 10 shape. That push bar is television correct. I believe season 3 they went from the small bar to the big bar. I think the big bar looks a lot better. The small bar is a little puny looking, and the previous owner had this powder coated and permanently attached, well, bolted to the frame, so it's has a real nice look to it. Spent a little extra money on that powder coating to give it a nicer look. As you can see, the front end is all real nice. I washed the car about a week ago, so you may see some leaves in it and things like that, but give you an idea there. Front end grill's all nice. You see some grills that the little slots are cracked from hitting things. Mine's all in real nice shape. Nothing to do there. Really nothing at all on the front end that really needs to be done. Bottom lights and everything. Well, maybe hit that little one right there with a little black paint. That's what I do, I guess. Okay, we're gonna come around here. I'm gonna show you every little thing, good and bad. Paint job's about 10-12 years old. It's about time for some more paint and body on it. That's really the only thing it requires. Something you'd probably want to do in the next year or two. Here's these rims. These are vintage 1970s American Racing Vector wheels. They do not make these anymore. They make a repop, I believe, of only the 14-inch size. These are 15s. Most of the time in the television shows they use 14s, but the 15s give it a beefier, meaner stance. And these have been powder coated as well. Got a little bit of water spots. Just need to go in there and clean. Like I said, I washed the car about a week ago, and I've been driving it. Since we're selling it, I wanted to get a few more laps in before it goes to a new home. He also has those Carroll Shelby stickers that he purchased on there. That's screen correct as well. Tires are about 5 years old. Good shape, plenty of tread. We just drive it on the weekends and that kind of thing. It's not a daily driver or anything. You see a little bit of scratch right there. I think you could just hit that with a little touch-up paint that you wanted. The next little problem, it's got a tiny little spot. I don't even know what that is. Tiny little spot there. There's a tiny little spot right here. A little bubbling. Sand, you could sand that down and no problem at all. But the body's straight. Let me see if I can get you a side view of the body so you can kind of see. It's nice and straight. Best I can show you with the camera there. Straight up and down. Door decals, good shape. Roof decals, about 2 or 3 years old. Come around here. Here are those trunk spots. I should have pictures of it. You can get a better idea here. You can see little holes going on there. All the problems I have rust-wise are pretty classic Dodge Charger rust spots. Here's the back of the car. Rear bumper is in good shape. Got a little spot here that could be done. So that's a little spots. Nothing that keeps you from driving or enjoying the car, just something that's going to have to be done eventually. In the back you can see that's a 3-inch exhaust. It has nice headers, 3-inch headers, custom headers that go on there. That's the back end there. Let me show you the trunk. The interior and the trunk, we used POR 15, which is the heavy-duty rust paint to resist rust. It didn't have any rusting, but before we put the Dynamat down, we wanted to make sure it was sealed. So that black you're seeing right there, that is POR 15 paint. It eats rust and keeps any rust from forming. You can see there's no rust though. It's all clean in the trunk. see that? And there's the top of the trunk, no rust, everything looks good. It's starting to sprinkle a little bit here, so let's see. This side's looking pretty good. It's a little bit of bubbling right there. There's this side of the car. I'll show you, I can show you how straight it is here too. Let's go down this side so you can see. I'm trying to just so you can get an idea. Nice and straight. Now, where the money went on this car was on the drivetrain. About 10 years ago, the guy I bought it from did a tremendous amount of work to the engine. And this is what you're getting here. This is I would imagine there's at least 15,000 just in the engine and drivetrain. He's got a 440 bored 30 over. We'll start with the front here. This is a $1,000 aluminum Be Cool radiator. Behind it, we have Italian Spal fans, real nice, expensive fans that keep the engine cool. This sucker is such a beast. You have to have this heavy-duty cooling system or you're gonna have trouble. It's never overheated on me. It always runs real cool, but only because it's heavy-duty. There's your serpentine belt system he put on that adds another 15 horses to it. Heavy-duty alternator. It's got two horns. There's your Dixie horn there, and then right here's your get out of my way horn. You don't want, at first we had it where it only had the Dixie horn, but if someone cuts you off or whatever, you don't want to play them a song, you need to let them know you're cutting the general off. So it has two horn buttons. Recently, just in the last year, I gave it a new set of plugs and wires. These are all brand new. It has a fuel pressure regulator for the Edelbrock carburetor, helps it run better. There's your power steering, your disc brakes. All the wiring under the hood is new, and that's a fairly new windshield wiper motor. If you look down there, you can see the transmission cooler, heavy-duty transmission cooler, keep everything running good. Let's see what else I can show you around here. That's that custom exhaust with the headers, really nice. I believe this car could just use somebody to spend a little time and clean it up. I work so darn much, I don't have time to do it all, but come around here. See, everything's pretty much been replaced or is new. The bushings were all replaced about 10 years ago, all brand new poly front end bushings. Almost everything on this car has been replaced or upgraded. You really have to, when you put an engine this size into a car, you have to do other things to it or it just doesn't run right. Let me show you the interior. Got all brand new legendary interior, seat covers, carpet. There's your headliner professionally installed, real nice. I can't really show you the floor because it's all been sealed with POR 15 and Dynamat, but you can kind of hear how muffled it is because of that Dynamat. And then here's our carpets. It looks a little dirt right there. Custom charger mats. You see the dash is real nice. It's missing the amp meter, but I never bothered putting a new one in. The only gauge that doesn't work up here is the oil pressure gauge, which is right here. But I put a modern one. I wouldn't have trusted an old one like that anyway, but I put a modern one under there so you have your oil pressure gauge. Oh, the lights work, horn works. Let's see. It was a black car. You can kind of see there's the kind of. The only reason we didn't paint up here was because to really do it correctly, you need to pull the windshield, either pull the windshield off or spend hours and hours slowly painting it. And I didn't have that time, so we used the dash mat. But the dash is in good shape. There's no cracks that I can see. Everything looks good. Alpine stereo, new brake pedals, and chrome strips on the brake pedal. In fact, this one still has the blue protector plate strip on it. 4-speaker stereo. What we did is we replaced everything in the car with brand new pieces to match, and if those couldn't be purchased, then we dyed the existing pieces. Like, you can't just go out and buy these anymore, so we dyed that to match. It turned out real nice. Back seat, same way. We didn't change these seat belts out because we usually, when we go take them to a car show, we just tuck them underneath anyway. But you can see carpet, all brand new carpet. We upgraded our seat belts. These seat belts right here are modern seat belts that retract. The original seat belts come up through the top here, and they don't work real well. These are real nice modern seat belts, keep you safe. Just your speakers in the back. This car doesn't have a roll bar. We were going to get one, but then we found out it makes the back seat completely useless, and we've got kids, so that wasn't an option. We never put in a CB, so there should be a CB right there. So let me start the engine up so you can hear it. It's raining a little bit. Let me start it up. See it running here. Has a real nice sound, nice deep sound, but it's not going to make your neighbors mad at you. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do my best to show you underneath the car so you can get an idea what it's looking like. It's a little oily. Like I said, I think it has a rear main seal that it's got a small drip. It's been dripping on me for about 5 years and never got any worse. I just never bothered messing with it. But here's some video of the underside. As you can see, there's no holes, no rust. There's those subframe connectors. I pour 15 those. Just as you can see, everything's solid underneath. Every once in a while you see a tiny, tiny, tiny bit of surface rust. But overall, it's everything's solid. There's no big holes or anything covered. In fact, I don't think it's ever had anything cut out of it. It's all original. In the back there, I don't know if you can see it real well, that's a brand new racing gas tank. It's all been replaced, it's brand new. It's raining on me a little bit here. Here's underneath this side. You can tell, again, no holes. Tiny bit of surface rust at worst, but I want you to see everything like you were here looking at it. So those nice mufflers, coated, still in good shape. And I'll show you the front. Like I say, it's raining on us now, so. See all that? It's still looking good. It's got that factory undercoating still on it. Everything looking good. A little surface rust on some of the pieces, but everything's tight and solid and pretty much brand new. Or within 10 years old or so. That's your front end. No crazy rust or anything. All right, well, it's raining on me. I hope this helped you out, helped you see how nice the General Lee is here. It just really needs some good body work and somebody to enjoy it. Let me know if you have any questions.